Hey guys, this is Not Lammers of Invoked 101, and I hope you enjoy the new setup. I got kind of this thing going on. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this, but I got the dual disc going on, I got my Exodia, I got my tins, so I hope that you guys like this setup a little bit. I do have cards planned to go up back there, so maybe we'll get something like that going on. But there has been a couple things that people have been talking about. We have had some new cards revealed. We've had the new Vandred monsters revealed, which I know some of you want me to talk about. But the one thing I actually kind of want to talk about is the new Dark Structure deck that's coming out. We don't know when we're getting this structure deck, but we do know a distributor has opened it or at least revealed it to us. So it's called the Lair of Darkness structure deck, and the big idea of this is that, at least from the past, Konami has started re-releasing structure decks to a degree. Basically, these new structure decks have all been themed around older ones. I have my phone pulled up here to tell me what some of these older ones are, or at least just to tell me what's going on the YGO. Instead of just looking at a screen, I figured this might be a little bit more interesting for you guys to look up, and I'll put the cards right here while I talk about them. Anyway, so we've got structure deck Lair of Darkness. Darkest Diablos, which is basically the boss monster from this old structure deck. I'm actually going to kind of skip through a couple things real quick on my phone, and then we're going to talk about some of these cards that are in this set, or at least in this structure deck that we know of. So we know Diablos, King of Abyssal Darkness. I'll put his picture up right here. He looks really cool looking. Holy crap. I'm not going to do that for every card. I'm not going to like look over and be like, wow. But no, Diablos, King of Abyssal Darkness, very much similar to the King of Darkness Diablos or Diablos, whatever his name was. Basically, supposedly what he can do, he can tribute dark monsters on the field to interfere with the opponent's hand. Even though it's a high-level monster, it has an effect to special summon itself. Even in the American one, this is translated from Japanese, even in the American one, it describes it kind of like that. So that's very interesting to know. I'm guessing it has like a special summon effect, like if you have three, I'm kind of hoping that it's almost like the Cubic Monsters effect, the Crimson Nova, where it's like reveal 3 in your hand and you get a special summon it. That would be really cool. The next card we have is Lilith, the Fiend Lady. Now, these all have American names already, and I believe her name is Lily. She has a useful effect that can tribute dark monsters on your field to use normal trap cards from your deck easily. So what she kind of sounds like so far is she almost sounds like a Trap Tricks monster, which would be really cool to be able to use stuff like Network Trap Hole, Fogblade, maybe. I don't know. Network Trap Hole is really the one that comes to mind instantaneously. And then I know they have a new field spell. We've been shown their new field spell, which is Shadow Dystopia. It's a field spell with the astonishing effect to allow you to use your opponent's monsters. It also supports the new monsters with activating their effects with an effect it has. So I'm guessing that maybe while this card is face up on the field, you don't have to tribute dark monsters to use your monster's effects. That'd be really cool to see, like being able to like not tribute the monsters to pay the cost for your guys. That'd be pretty interesting to see. Not only that, oh yeah, the virus cards. I almost forgot. Lilith, since she can use normal trap cards, she can use the virus cards. And with this structure deck, we get a brand new virus. I believe it's not Ghastly Gloating, it's like Grinning Ghost Virus, I believe. And it can destroy the opponent's hand and deck by tributing a dark monster that fits the requirement. So much like Deck Devastation Virus, Epidemic Eradicator Virus, and what was the one that got reprint? Was that Deck Devastation? Or was that a Crush Card was the one that got errated? The really bad one. That's what it was. So hopefully this doesn't end up like a Crush Card virus where it's just really bad. Hopefully it's like the Epidemic Eradicator virus. Now we do have some American names for them. I'm actually scrolling up through my phone to get to these American names. The English names, or the Romanized names, whatever. So we have, again, the structure deck Lair of Darkness. The band's Heavy Tribute. It's called Darkest Diablos, Lord of the Lair is the English name for the Diablos monster. That sounds really cool. And says, no hint of compassion or mercy. His special ability lets you tribute a dark monster to interfere with your opponent's hand. Guessing that either means like it negates stuff in the hand, kind of like a mind drain, or it lets you pull cards out of your opponent's hand. Either way, I think that's really interesting that they're kind of moving in a way, Konami itself is moving in a way that prevents hand traps from being played. I think that's really healthy for the game. I think as we move forward in Yu-Gi-Oh!, we need to be able to stop hand traps and move forward past them for this game to continue to evolve, and for people to really kind of stop complaining about the fact that hand traps are so meta-relevant right now. I think without the hand traps, I think decks, a lot of decks will be able to thrive more. I think after we get this Ghost Girl, we may see, I don't want to admit it, but Ash might get hit. I don't think it'll get hit yet. I just think that it's a possibility that Ash could get hit. The next one is Lilith. Oh no, her name's still Lilith. Lilith, Lady of Lament, and Grinning Gray Virus, not Grinning Ghost Virus. So she lets you activate the normal trap card. So I'm guessing her stat line, or at least one of the cards in this deck, because so far it's only been 4 new cards. It's the 2 monsters, the field spell, and the trap card. Usually we get like 5 or 6 new cards for a structure deck, and then like a bunch of like repurposed ones, and maybe we'll even see another Allure of Darkness reprint in this structure deck. But I'm really excited for this. It comes with 3 super rare cards and 2 ultra rares. So, so we have Darkest Diablos, Lilith, Grinning Ghost, and the field spell, but we don't have the 5th card for the structure deck, unless they're just reprinting another dark card in super or whatever, because it says 3 supers, 2 ultras. I'm guessing the ultras are Lilith and Diablos, and the supers are going to be the field spell, the Ghost Virus, and then the other card that they're either reprinting in super or giving us at a later date. But yeah, it also has a token, so that's really interesting that they're giving tokens out with structure decks. It could just mean the token could just be the stupid Duel Links token they've been giving out. I'll try and put an image up here. The stupid Duel Links token that they got going on. Either way, I think that this structure deck is going to be really interesting to play. It looks like it's going to be a Fiend structure deck, which one of the only typings in the game you can still play as like a mono type is Dark. And one of the only, the only attribute you can really play anymore as a mono attribute is Dark, and the only typing you can really play, or at least there's only so few typings you can play as mono. Like you can only plants. You can play plants. You can play Chaos Dragons, I guess, and then you can play Fiends. I think Fiends work really well together. There's a lot of really good Fiend decks, or at least there were a lot of base Fiend decks. So I think seeing a dark structure deck based around Fiends and tributing stuff and being dark and like a dark attribute deck that can maybe even splash in with something more interesting. Maybe we'll see some stuff for Burning Abyss. Maybe we'll see stuff for DDD, like something that can splash in with other Fiend decks. I really hope that it's not like, oh, it's just all pseudo Burning Abyss support. But I do hope that this deck actually will see some meta play. From what it sounds like, it sounds really good. I'm excited about it. I want you guys to tell me what you think about it in the comments below. I also want to thank you guys for watching, and I want to know what you guys think of the new setup. If you prefer me sitting in front of the camera talking about these cards, putting the cards up right here, I guess. Tell me what you think in the comments. And yeah, no one's been talking about the structure deck. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we don't have the full card images and everything, but we have a lot of information about it. So tell me what you guys think about it, and I will see you guys in the next video.